ships.
With what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
How did we get to America? On ships, right? So did everybody on the earth go into slavery on ships? Who went into slavery on ships, brother? That's right.
Crazy.
For yourself, know perfectly that the day of the Lord is coming as a thief in the night.
What?
As a thief in the night.
Thief in the night.
Right.
The Lord is gonna come as a thief in the night, man. Nobody knows when the Lord is gonna come back. Right. Nobody knows.
This the book of wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7 and verse 24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. For wisdom is more moving than any motion.
Right, the wisdom of the Lord, man, right, and the wisdom of life is more moving than any emotion, man, right? And that's what the Lord has given us to speak to our people, man, right? And that thing is gonna move you more than anything, man, right? It's gonna move you more than damn weed, right? It's gonna move you more than that damn Hennessy bottle, right? It's gonna sit there and move you more than damn Keisha, Letitia, right? And all these damn heathenistic women, man. Right.
Oh, you're going crazy.
Right? Can we show you? Do you believe in the Bible?
I believe that during the time where the Bible was, those scriptures was written, there was things going on the planet where they felt necessary and deemed to write things down. I believe it's part inspiration and part of man's situation.
Right.
Because men always tend to put what they feelings and aspirations on the inspiration from the Creator as well.
Right.
So that's why we don't get a clear understanding.
Right.
Because it's going off of his thoughts and intellect at that time period.
Right. So you know prophecy too, right? Prophecy foretelling something before it happens.
Right. And some have been told to come true. Some have been just dreams and ideas.
Like what? Like what hasn't?
I mean, everybody that has a prophecy, it ain't came to pass.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, we still living in prophecy. We still living.
I understand y'all moving.
Okay, so real quick, not to cut you off.
No.
But what's your nationality? What's your ethnicity?
Really, I'm gonna be totally honest.
Yeah, go ahead.
Due to slavery, I have no idea.
Right.
Most people in all these cities, they don't have no idea.
Right.
Because everything was taken from us.
Right. That's right.
So our ancestors gravitated to the Bible to survive. That was the only thing that they knew that they could do.
Okay.
So they had to do that.
Okay.
A lot of our ancestors,
Real quick.
when they came here, they worshiped the Creator.
Real quick. Who do you think wrote the scriptures? What nation of people you think wrote the scriptures?
What you say?
What nation of people? You think the white man wrote it? You think the Asian man, the Chinese,
No.
the black man?
The original scriptures come from our people.
Right, okay.
But what happened was they got a hold of it.
Right.
And didn't really know what it was,
Right.
but they knew that they could use it for a tool
Yeah, for sure.
to enslave the rest of the blacks.
Yeah.
It wasn't the Moors in Europe.
Right.
So they feel like they can go conquer the rest of the world with what they take this information, transform it to be what they want it to be, to enslave our mind as well as our body.
Right, so you're right. That's where you get the thing called the slave Bible. Right. They only had certain part of the King James version where they was teaching our people, right, and they manipulating them, right, teaching them you got to obey your master and taking it out of context, right, and that's why our people like, okay, well, we must be subject to them, we must obey the so-called white man. And that's another thing where they came over here, right, that's why the Northern Kingdom, what you were talking about, the Hispanics, that's where they came with the Roman Catholic Church, right? They came on, if you didn't get baptized in the name of Jesus, right, knowing he's a white man.
And to be honest, and I have to share this. My interpretation of Jesus, I understand it was a man by Yahshua.
That's it's Yahweh Shah.
I couldn't pronounce it right,
Yes,
but I knew the word. They transferred from his image and his story and came up with this Jesus situation.
Right, Caesar Borgia.
But what is frustrating for me is, before that time, we wouldn't consider blacks, nationalities, all this didn't happen.
All right, so let me bring out a scripture. We're doing a lot of, it's good dialogue, but I want to show you something in the Bible. Jeremiah 17:4.
It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17 and verse 4, and read, and thou, even thyself, shall discontinue from thy heritage.
Right, it says, thou even thyself shall discontinue from thy heritage. Because when we look at today's society, what's our heritage? Why are we calling ourselves black? That's the color out of the crown box. Why are we calling ourselves African American? And that was given by from Jesse Jackson in 1988. Are you calling ourselves Negroes? Why do our nationality change every 20 years? Right, so we know by prophecy that the Lord said we're gonna discontinue from our heritage. That's why the black man don't have a heritage. He don't have a country to go back to. If we say what's our heritage, what would you say our heritage is? Is it watermelon and fried chicken?
It's bullshit.
Right.
We like because of slavery, and a lot of our ancestors, believe it or not, a lot of people don't want to agree with it, but a lot of our ancestors are white.
A lot of who ancestors?
A lot of our ancestors, slaves, were white because there was a lot of forced rape going on.
Okay,
it was forced sodomizing.
Hold on,
let me finish.
Because hold on, you insinuating saying that every woman got raped.
Not every woman.
So,
but a large.
So we don't all have white. That's the
right,
point.
This one was just like Europeans in this city. A lot of them have black in them, and as well as a lot of us have Caucasian in us, but due to slavery. It wasn't like a choice for us. It's not something that we intended to happen, but due to slavery in this country, it was a lot. It was more Latinos, and it was more not Latinos, but Milanos in this country, especially in what is that?
Central and South America.
It's somewhere down south. No, it's Louisiana. Some that's on the borderline when they first came over, but it was more mixed.
Okay.
And from that, some went to the black side, some went to the white side. What I'm saying is, when it boils down to it,
everybody didn't get raped and slavery. That's the whole point.
I understand
the Lord still has a chosen seed line that's on this earth today, right? That's not intermingled, that don't have all these different nations. But because you got, listen to this. Go ahead.
It's the book of Numbers in the law, chapter 1 and verse 18. And they assemble all the congregation together on the first day of the month, of the second month, and they declared their pedigrees after their families, by the house of their fathers.
They declared their pedigrees, right, their lineage, by the house of their father, right? So the Lord, to say everyone got raped, right, by the so-called white man,
is the head of your lineage, not your mother. It's your father.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly what the scripture said. Right. We go by the house of our father because we know that the man has a seat, right? Right. So we go by the house of our father, right? So you continue to go back, right? We know that our people that went into slavery on ships, right? That went into damn slavery, even the northern kingdom, right? The Hispanics and the natives, right? They are people as well. They got conquered by the Spaniards. We got conquered by the British, right? You got a point.
Yeah, this is slave breeding in the United States. It says slave breeding was the practice in slave states of the United States of slave owners to systematically force the reproduction of slaves to increase their profits. It included coerced sexual relations between male slaves and women or girls, forced pregnancies of female slaves, and favoring women or young girls who could reproduce a relatively large number of children. The objective was to increase the number of slaves without incurring cost of purchase.
Right.
So,
okay, now
hold on, wait. Back off this point. The whole point is, right? They know we is the dominant gene, so they wouldn't just disannul our people, knowing that we more masculine, we more physical. more intelligent, stronger, right? That's how we built this damn system, right? They wouldn't just have a so-called white man and him impregnate this white woman. They'd be so damn weak and frail. Nobody could build this kingdom like us, right? So no, not everyone got raped, robbed, damn raped.
No, it was a lot of things within the breeding of and making mass production of their product, as well as the term motherfucker, which comes from sons being blindfolded, mothers being blindfolded, and the son fucking the mother, and that's where that term come from. But let me finish. Let me finish. This is what, with no disrespect, with love for all my brothers. This is what I feel is, I want to say with no disrespect. Due to slavery, with so much slave mixing coming from the slave boats, the problem that we have in this country, in this city, is the lack of unity. The lack of unity comes from dividing wait a minute, hold on, let me finish. Dividing into cultures, ages, religions, spiritualities, instead of everybody coming together to have a color or hue in their skin and asking for a different situation in America. Due to the fact that all of our ancestors built all these streets in Indianapolis, in Minnesota, in California, and everywhere in the United States. Right. So we lose when we divide into sects. You got the Jehovah's Witnesses over here, you got the Catholics, Christians, and all that. But they're people of color, but they follow the wrong rule. Now, if we come together up under one rule, one understanding, which is to move forward as a unity, then we can do something, because we spend more money than anybody on the planet.
Right, we understand.
So what I'm saying is, we're a powerful force to be reckoned with. If we can come together, we ain't gonna come together up under one religion or one spirituality or one nationality. We have to come together as a people of hue more than anything.
Okay. So do you know history? How many times we done came together, King? How many times we done came together and it went to naught? Hold on, King, I ain't cut you off. Right? How many times we came together and it came to naught? You had Nat Turner, that didn't work out. You had Marcus Garvey, that didn't work out. You had the Black Panther, that didn't work out. We had Malcolm X, that didn't work out. We got the Nation of Islam. That's not working out. We got damn NFAC. That's not working out. None of those things are working out because we're not putting the Most High God first. Bring that out. Bring that out. Hold on.
I will say that too.
GD's Vice Lords, blood.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. You said GD's Vice Lords. What was that? Hold on. I understand back in the 60s.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You all good. Community development.
That's the only why I said it.
But since then, it ain't been about community development. It's money making.
Leather jacket. What's your name?
Terry.
So Terry, the whole point is we done so many different things coming together and it hasn't worked out. It's a reason why it's not gonna work out. Right. How you saying it? Because go ahead, bring that up.
Isaiah 54 verse 17.
Bring it out.
I mean, it's like in verse 15. Behold, they shall surely gather together.
It said what?
Behold,
they shall surely gather together.
So our people gonna surely gather together, right?
At some point.
But not by me.
It said what?
But not by me.
Right, so they gonna surely gather together, but it's not in the name of the Lord. It's not in the name of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Right, so we gonna surely gather together, but not by me. Right, so go ahead. It's not done.
But not by me. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy sake.
Right, so we're gonna fall every time that we don't put the Most High God first. Right, that's just simple as that. We done everything under the moon, brother. We didn't march them down in stands. It's not working. We didn't make petitions. We didn't went into the White House. They ain't hearing us. It's because we not.
This is the problem.
Million Man March. We done everything.
But see, this is the thing.
But you just literally said we come under one umbrella, but it's not under the Most High God.
Let me say something.
I'm just letting you say something. So what you said is it's not gonna work.
Let me say something.
Go ahead.
I understand what y'all doing. I love what y'all doing. Don't get it wrong. Don't get it twisted. I support my black men in everything that they do. Because I want them to be strong. I want it to happen what we need to happen. But what I'm saying is, when we have people that get taken out, like you talked about Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, and stuff like that. They get powerful speakers that have a wide audience. The problem is those money with the people that we know have a voice always dim us to continue on with their money.
Right, that's the real
But if we start to sew each other together, please hear me. If
I
we
hear
try
you,
to
brother,
sew
but
each other,
when you saying stuff we already know.
Oh, I
but
know.
you ain't
Y'all
listen to the
saying stuff
scripture.
I already know.
No, because you said if we come together. But if it's not of the Most High God, it's not gonna work.
Right. Let me say this.
Right, that's the whole point.
Let me say this.
Let me say this. In circles.
Let me
but
say
if
this.
it's not talking about the Lord keeping His commandments, it's not gonna work. So we don't gotta keep going in circles.
But you're right. But I done practice. I done studied the Torah. I done studied the Bible.
Hold on.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
I done studied Islam. I used to practice Islam until I realized that y'all close, but y'all missing the mark.
You think this is a religion? I think you're mistaking us for a religion. Because you're talking about all these Islam, Christianity, but it's not religion up here.
Right.
This is our heritage. A culture. That's what we was trying to give to you when it said Jeremiah 7:4. We would discontinue from our heritage because this book is our heritage. It's law, statutes, commandments that we have to keep as a nation of people. Right. It shows you how to deal with one another. It shows you how to be a man, how to treat your woman, how to take care of your kids. If we ain't doing this right here, it's never gonna come. It's never gonna flourish, right? So that's why we're trying to get to you, King.
That's my whole thing is I can read that once to realize that's my life. I don't have to read. I don't have to go to church every Sunday to make a right choice. You see what I'm saying? I don't have to read a scripture every day to make a right choice. I live that. If people live that, see the problem is we got a lot of people that say this and that, but then when we get out in the world or they get in a situation, it don't reflect that that's what they are part of.
Do you eat pork?
I eat everything that the Creator created.
But the Lord said we can't eat pork.
No, that's what the Bible says.
That's what the Most High God said.
Understand something.
So you don't believe in the Bible?
The Creator created the galaxy. A lot of what they put into
you believe
that.
in Saturn, Uranus, all that, Jupiter. You believe that?
That the Creator created.
You believe that?
That we have all that in the galaxy.
Yeah, right. You believe that, right? So who you get that knowledge from?
Good question.
Did this so-called white man teach you that?
From different.
So-called white man teach you that? Where you learn that from?
It's a tribe in Africa that taught us that.
What tribe?
It's a Yakub or something like that. Tribe.
Brother, now you winging it.
No, I ain't just winging it because I don't know every word or syllable or none of that. But I know enough to know that what's there.
Brother, come on.
Because I don't know a scripture and a title and a page and a.
I'm just saying, what book, what source are you getting this from?
The Creator,
the white man.
Everything.
The white man. That's
no.
the white man
Before
knowledge.
I read the Bible, see, I'm a different type of individual. When I read the history books, I knew it was false. The Creator told me that. I didn't have to go too much farther into that. The Bible been tainted. The Quran been tainted.
You gotta prove it.
Everything you say, brother, you gotta reprove. The Lord said, "Prove all things."
When the Creator said,
"Prove all things," if a man tell me something, I'm gonna tell him straight up, "Prove it." What book? What source?
The
what timeline?
All this.
If a brother just talking out of his belly, I'm not gonna believe it.
Gotta prove it, brother Chad.
You gotta give me a source.
Right.
You ready, King? But that's my time. Let me get the. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Kwame Yashara.
All praise to the Most High, right? So, what's your name one more time, King?
Terry.
Okay,
Terry.
Terry. My bad. Forgive me. Right. So, at the end of the day, brother, the whole point of why we out here, you say you love what we doing, you say you respect what we doing, so on and so forth. All we trying to do is give you your heritage back.
Right.
Because our heritage, like you, and you even said it, you even brought it up before. Our heritage has been stripped from us, it's been taken away, and so we trying to give that back to the people, right? The Bible was written by our ancestors, which you admitted already, right? And you believe. You understand?
But it's been transformed and tainted.
Right? How?
Well, for one, he wasn't born from a virgin birth. His mother just wasn't married.
The Bible don't say he was born from a virgin.
It does.
No, that's not. That's the understanding.
And part of it say he was born a son of man, and the part say he was born a son of God.
Listen, he was. That's
where the contradiction comes.
It's not a contradiction. That's the interpretation that the church has put on
Christianity.
You understand?
Right.
The Bible don't contradict itself. It's the people that try to interpret it that contradict itself.
That's right.
So that's why I say the Bible didn't say that. Because the interpretation that the Bible gives is his mother never had sex with Joseph. Because he did. He literally comes from the seed line of Joseph.
Right.
You understand?
He come from the seed line of the Creator. The Creator don't populate with humans.
He come from the seed. Go to the book of Acts chapter 13 and 23. Real quick. Then that'll be it. Right, and then we're going to get right to the point. Acts 13 and 23.
The book of Acts 13 and verse 23. It reads thus. 33. God hath fulfilled the same unto us, their children.
13 and 23.
23, of this man's seed.
Of what?
Of this man's seed.
Now, when you go into the Greek word for seed, it goes back literally to the word sperma. And it's talking about Christ right now. And it said of this man's, matter of fact, start at 22.
22 of Acts 13.
Bring it out.
And when he had removed him, he raised up unto them David to be their king, to whom also he gave testimony and said, I have found David the son of Jesse, a man after my own heart, which shall fulfill all my will. Of this man's seed.
Of what?
Of this man's seed. Have God, according to his promise, raised up unto Israel a Savior.
Obviously talking about who the world calls Jesus Christ. So he came from a seed, which is what? A sperm. So in order to come from a sperm, who can be a sperm? We all grown men up here. Right? So we don't teach that. We don't believe in the Immaculate Conception. We don't believe that the Holy Spirit went inside of Mary and had a baby. No, that's not how it works. He came on the earth just like everybody else came on the earth. You understand? So the point is, that's that. But the point is, brothers, right? You guys chosen people. That's the whole point. Right? You guys chosen people and you are Israelite. You understand? Because we all, whether we like it, believe it, or understand it or not, we literally all come from a bloodline of people.
Right.
Right? You can't say, oh, I'm just me. No, me came from somebody else.
Right.
You understand?
Well, everybody on this planet came out of Africa.
But that's besides the point. We're not talking about a landmass right now. We're talking about a lineage of people. Right? You got to know what lineage you come from, brother, because everybody, straight up, everybody's not getting saved. The Lord's not coming back for everybody. Right now, hold on, let me finish it, then I promise I got you. Because I'm saying that for a reason, because God has a chosen people.
Right.
Right? And yeah, the Bible says it too, but you can just look at life and see that God got a chosen people. Right? You're the most athletic, the most intellectual, the most spiritual, the most, we look the best, you understand everything about us. They hate us, yet they want to be us. Why? Because we're chosen.
Right.
But our people can't see it though. Our people know they chosen. They say, yeah, I'm chosen, but they don't know how. You understand? And that's why we got to go back to the source to be able to understand how, which are lies and the curses. Because why did these different things happen to us?
Right.
It wasn't just what they say. It wasn't a coincidence.
Right.
Well, it happened due to the Moors in Europe.
No, it happened because we disobeyed the Father.
Right.
And we wanted to do our own thing. Yeah, brother. Because guess what? The Moors didn't even. We was in slavery before the Moors even came about.
Break it down.
Knew what human will is.
Go to the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28. Give me the book of Zechariah chapter 7
anything
and verse
that
9.
the human does,
Give me Zechariah chapter 7 verse 9. Give me the book of Isaiah. I want you to go to Deuteronomy chapter 28.
That he told.
I want you to get the book of Isaiah.
Something that he created, no matter what they do, help them and submit to them.
Zechariah, the mighty prophet, chapter 7 and verse 9. Bring it out. Thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, saying, execute true judgment and show mercy and compassion every man to his brother. And oppress not the widow, nor the fatherless, nor the stranger, nor the poor. And let none of you imagine evil against his brother in your heart. But they refuse to hearken.
But what did we do?
But they refuse to hearken. And pulled away the shoulder.
What we do?
And pulled away the shoulder.
Go ahead.
And stopped their ears. That they should not hear. Yeah, they made their hearts as an adamant stone.
Even what we hard-headed as a nation of people.
Right.
You understand? Do you want to know why we can't get out the position that we in, brother? It don't got nothing to do with coming together. It's because people don't want to acknowledge why this happened in the first place.
Right.
They want to seek out. Give me that in the book of Lamentations, chapter 2 and verse 14. Hold on. Because everybody got a reason as to why it happened. But none of those reasons is right. We seek out false burdens as to why we went into slavery. We want to say it was because of the Moors.
Right. All I'm saying is at this point, what happened, it happened.
But why?
Wait a minute, hold on.
But why?
This is what I'm saying though.
Why? That's the main point.
No.
If you don't know why it happened, how we gonna fix it?
This is my point.
Right.
No, you good.
Can I speak for a second? It don't matter why. It matters that it happened. It matters that these motherfuckers owe from our ancestors building these concrete, these sidewalks that they walk on.
Right.
These apartments they live in around these motherfuckers.
Right.
But they don't want to give us nothing.
Right.
So the problem is that we as a people, that's why I said we have to come together despite the religions, the cultures, and all that, because that's a mass number.
Okay.
And we can't do shit individually. In small groups here and there.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
I mean, that's your.
Hold on. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. And another thing is, a lot of the brothers don't be downtown for this shit. To these motherfuckers, the brothers that need to hear this, it's the brothers in the neighborhood. That's because they don't care about it. To them, y'all amusement for downtown. They don't care about none of this. And the brothers that's down here, they burn out. They ain't trying to hear none of this shit. But the brothers in the neighborhood,
I mean, that's what you believe, though.
No, that's what I'm saying though. This hear me out for a second. I'll come from the hood. It's brothers in the hood,
right,
that needs to hear this,
and they do hear it,
and they get gravitated to it, and then they gravitate a brother. They pull another brother. They tell him what he heard today, what he learned, and then it goes on like that. Me, what I'm saying, myself.
Yeah, 42nd.
No disrespect with all the nationalities and religions. I come from the ideal what the Creator give me. We all, everybody on this planet, brothers and sisters and cousins. But we need to get to a point to where we fix this, because these Europeans was called leprosy back in the day when they had spots and they was cast out. And then when the continent separated, they went with other areas and they evolved like they did. They came back and they was barbaric. They lived in barbaric situations. So they came back, and this is what we have to deal with. But we used to govern this planet, black people, and we can do it again, but the only way it's gonna happen if all the black people come together, because that's where all the money is, and that's what matters in this country.
Okay, I got one quick yes or no question.
Everything else, emotions and all that, they don't give a fuck.
I got one quick yes or no question for you. Terry, my bad. I got one quick yes or no question for you. If you don't know why it happened, can you figure out the reason as to how to get out?
Yeah.
No, you can't. Come on, brother. If you don't know how you
know why it happened,
brother, if you don't know
how to happen,
because no, brother, that's not the case, right? Bring this out.
That's what I do.
Lamentations 2 and verse 14.
Real quick, brother. Real quick.
Lamentations 2 and verse 14. Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things.
And seen what?
Vain and foolish things.
He said the vain and foolish thing our people gravitate towards as to why we in the position that we in today. Go ahead.
For thee, and they have not discovered thy iniquity.
A lot of people still haven't discovered why we in this position yet. Go ahead.
To turn away thy captivity.
People still don't know why. And you living that out right now. Go ahead.
But have seen for thee false burdens.
False what?
False burdens.
False what?
False burdens. And cause of banishment.
And cause of banishment. That, brother, those are false burdens and cause of banishments that you're bringing out right now. And that's because you keep saying we got to get together. We got to get together. Go to the book of Genesis chapter 49 and verse start at verse 11. Right? I'm gonna tell you straight up, every single so-called black person is never gonna get together while until the Lord come back.
Right.
Bring this out. It's not gonna happen like that. Bring this out.
Genesis 49 and verse 11.
Bring it up.
Binding his foe.
Start at Slakia 9.
Verse 9. Judah is a lion's whelp.
Right.
From the prey, my son, thou art gone up.
Read on.
He stooped down. He crouched as a lion.
Right.
And as a, it's like an inn, as a old lion, who shall rouse him up?
Right, go ahead. Here's the point.
The scepter shall not depart from Judah.
Right, the scepter shall not depart from Judah, talking about strength. Go ahead.
Nor a lawgiver.
Right.
From between his feet.
Right.
Until Shiloh come.
Until who?
Until Shiloh come.
Until Shiloh come. Go ahead.
And unto him shall the
and unto who?
And unto him.
And unto who?
And unto him
Read.
shall the gathering of the people be.
It said, and unto him shall the gathering of the people be. So, brother, that's this notion that every single black person on the earth is gonna come together. It's not gonna happen until the war comes back. So we gotta get that out of our minds, brother. We gotta do and realize why we in this position, so he can make his coming quicker, brother. So, brother, the reason that we in this position is because our people hard-headed and don't want to keep the commandments.
Right.
And until our people, until our people don't come back to that realization, we're gonna keep walking up and down the street doing what the Book of Lamentations told us and seeking after false burdens. You go ahead, brother. Okay. But at the end of the day, right? You a living embodiment. You good, but I'm saying you're a living embodiment of what we literally bringing out, brother.
Okay, this is all I want to say. 2 minutes.
Go ahead, brother. You good?
Okay. Anybody in here is 50 or more?
Yes.
When you was 50, we was in school, we had a picture of the pyramid, the Phoenix. The sand was to the neck, right? Okay. What's on the bottom of the ocean? Sand, right? Okay.
Hold on, brother.
Hold on. I asked for 2 minutes.
I can't hear you, brother.
I'm sorry. I thought we was all together. Okay, I'm sorry. I thought we was all together. But he was 50. He was the age that I needed. That's why I asked. But this is what I want to say. This is all I want to say. Okay, now I understand your point.
Do you really though?
I do.
Because this
I do.
It's one
no, I do. But I didn't argue with you with yours.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying, but it's one thing to hear it and another thing to understand.
I do. I fully understand it. But this is what I'm saying.
What I'm saying.
What's going on?
So I know that we don't want to
what you're saying
what
is
you understand.
that you would love for our people. This our people will come together up under.
No.
Hold on.
Well, that's not.
I didn't finish.
That's not what I'm
I didn't
saying.
finish.
That's not what I'm saying.
You couldn't understand where I was going because I didn't finish.
I give you that.
To come together up under our Israelite heritage and maybe make a change in this planet. But if not make a change, but at least come together and recognize that it's a heritage and not a religion, but we need to come together and come back to your own people. I understand that.
No. But hold on. The main point that you missed out of all that was, brother, the reason why we in this position. We can come together as Israelites, but if we coming together as Israelites and not keeping no commandments, what good is it?
Right.
Okay.
If that's no different from all the other gatherings of the people. That Black Lives Matter, the Crowns, Black Panthers, and all these. We're no different from that. If that's the case.
Then I just want to ask for my 2 minutes.
I know, but I asked because you said you understood me.
I did.
And I said, show me that you understand me.
But
you showed me you didn't understand.
You went into further detail. I understood to a certain level, but then I got to the further detail because you explained it to me.
So now you understand my
understand.
So now you understand my point.
Yes.
Okay, I'll preach.
So all I'm asking is just for 2 minutes. Now, what's to come?
Yeah.
Is reason why I say we need to get together. Pardon me, brother. What I say we need to get together because this is the point.
What's coming?
That sand that I was talking about. Now you got to imagine how high the water is for the sand to be at the bottom of the ocean. The sand becomes so high on this planet when it shifts that the water is so high. That's why you had the sand up to the pyramid, and then they dug it out and they realized that it just have a chest. It had legs. It didn't just have legs. It had a community down there dug into the ground. Now this is what happens. This is not the only time civilization been on this planet, and that's the problem. See, people losing focus and understanding it with all the folly going on around here. The civilizations in the past didn't have a race issue, didn't have a color skin issue, and they flourished.
Actually, they did.
But this civilization, different. We fighting amongst each other. Our kids,
that's not true.
Hold on. Our kids ain't learning what they need to learn because we fighting amongst each other. Now, even as black, even the white blacks, we fighting amongst each other, but then the blacks is fighting amongst each other. Because we all have a different way of looking and seeing stuff. And that was a perfect example. The first sister didn't take it, the second sister did. Because everybody's different. But this, see, that's a crazy point, but this is what I'm saying though. With the reason why they putting billions of dollars in the global warming and people can't understand the weather is because it wasn't like this when I was a kid. It was cold at this time of the season. But the planet is slipping because the polar caps is melting. As the polar caps melt, the planet turns a little bit. They worry because they know from the scriptures that they ain't giving us that what happens is this planet turns and it shifts. When it shifts, when you have a crack in the middle of the ocean.
What's the name of the
Hold on, let me finish.
What's the name of God?
Hold on, let me finish. The Creator don't have no name. Come on, man. He playing. He told her.
That let me know everything that we need to know for
created this universe,
right,
and he gave the people a name for him.
Yeah. How they going? How
Can they taken away from the Creator? First, you got the Europeans saying the Creator has sex with a human, or sent the Holy Spirit to have sex with a human.
We don't care what the Europeans
now
say.
you are connecting. You saying he coming back from? I don't know where he coming back from because ain't nobody came back from death. Not a month, nothing on this planet. And God didn't die because God
you don't believe
die.
in God, brother. You don't believe in God.
It don't make
real,
sense.
Brother. We never said God died. First of all.
No, that's what I'm saying. Who coming back
brother,
then?
Hold on,
Where you coming back from?
Hold on, brother. You doing a lot of strong mans because you saying a lot of points that we don't subscribe to. You talking about virgin birth, then you talking about damn.
I'm talking the truth.
No, but that's not the truth. Those are lies.
Right.
But that's not the truth. Well, you just admitted
The
they
truth
lied
is
to us.
clarifying the truth.
My point is, brother, you gotta know who your God is. Because you don't know right now,
who
brother.
my Creator is.
Right? Well, what's his name?
He don't have a name. He's the Creator.
How you know?
Right. Good question.
Because
how you know? What is his likeness? What is his attributes? What does he do?
It's in each and every one of us. It's the essence of the Creator in each and every one of us.
Brother,
that's why we think
the
and
book
dialect the way
of
we
Psalms 83 that men may know.
That what?
That men may know.
That what?
That men may know.
We don't know nothing.
That men may know.
We never figure it out.
That men may know. That thou, whose name alone.
Whose what?
Whose name alone is Yahweh.
What?
Is Yahweh. Is Yahweh.
That's the name of the Most High God, man.
Right.
Yahweh in the Hebrew, which means he is or he exists because he just is.
Right.
There's nothing else we can attach to it and so on and so forth. He just is. So, brother, hey, we let you talk long enough, King. Hey, we gotta start letting this stuff be known because you don't know who your God is. You don't know your lineage. You don't know your bloodline. You don't know your heritage. You don't know what laws it was. You don't know what days we celebrated. You don't know what language we spoke, brother. We don't know these different things. Yes, we had days that we celebrated, brother. Yes, you don't know these different things, so that's why you gotta humble down.
Human.
Brother, what does human mean? Did God call us human? Did your God call us human?
I'm a human being.
Or did that term just come out? Exactly. Go to the book of
So what you saying is I'm not a human, I'm an Israelite.
Go to the book of Exodus chapter 6 and verse 3.
Exodus chapter 6 and verse 3. And I appeared unto Abraham.
Unto who?
Unto Abraham.
Read.
And to Isaac. And unto Jacob.
Read.
By thy name of Yahweh Almighty.
Right, God Almighty, right, read.
But by my name, Yahweh.
Right, by my name, Yahweh, read.
Was I not known to them.
But guess what? He made it known unto his people, man.
Right.
Israelites, brother. You were Israelite. And the damn caps melting ain't got nothing to do with who you are, brother.
Right.
The sand of the Sphinx being digged down don't got nothing to do with who you are, brother.
Right.
These things don't relate to us, brother. That can't. What happened to the Sphinx is not gonna tell me how to get salvation
at all. Don't do it.
That's not gonna happen, brother. How do you receive salvation, or do you even believe in it?
I'm gonna say this: to have true salvation.
I haven't like really so love when you having to give a speech.
True salvation.
Yeah.
If you really have it, you don't even worry about it.
So So do we got
Your
salvation?
life, if you feel like, if you worried about your life on the
give me
other
the book
side,
of
you
Luke
ain't
chapter
living-
1 and
you
verse
ain't doing
71,
right.
man.
I don't worry about
Give me the
none
book
of
of
that.
Luke, brother.
Even
We
if
need
ain't nothing on the
salvation,
other
brother.
side.
We struggling, brother.
Right.
Slavery, brother. We in captivity, brother.
Do you have eyes?
We gotta go to work.
We
We
at
gotta
war
pay
right
taxes.
now.
We gotta do all these different things, brother. We need
all that.
salvation.
Man.
Right? And how we gonna get those things? What is salvation? Right? Bring this up.
Luke 1 and verse 70.
Bring it on.
As he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets,
Right?
which have been since the world began.
Which have what?
Which have been since the world began.
What you see going on right now been going on since the beginning of time. Read on.
Right? That we shall be saved from our enemies.
From our who?
From our enemies.
Salvation.
From our enemies.
Right, being saved from your enemies, brother. We not even in our own land right now. Right. Our land is being occupied by imposters who doing nothing but violating our landmass right now.
Right.
Go ahead, read on.
And from the hand of all that hate us.
Right. We literally right in the middle of the land of the nations that hate us, man. They all hate us, man.
Right.
And we subject to them now. Right? They can't look at them. They just walk up and down the street freely. Hey, not too long ago we seen Edomites skipping down the road.
Right.
On the same sidewalk where all my forefathers and foremothers' blood is shed upon.
Right.
Right, read on.
God, verse 72. To perform the mercies promised to our fathers.
Right, we can't even perform them to perfection right now, man. We can't go to Jerusalem 3 times a year to keep the feast, man.
Right.
We can't go into our temple, man, and offer up the sacrifices of the Lord, man. We can't do a lot of these different things. Right, go ahead.
And to remember his holy covenant.
And to what?
And to remember his holy covenant.
Brother, do you remember the Lord's holy covenant? Because he made a covenant with you and your ancestors. But you don't remember it, brother. You don't remember. You don't even remember the name of the Lord. And then reject it when it's trying to be expounded unto you.
Right.
The oath which he swore to our father.
The what?
The oath which he swore to our father.
Brother, the Lord swore an oath unto your ancestors, man. And you blatantly denying it and neglecting it to try to seek out other false burdens and false banishments. Read.
God, our father Abraham.
Our father who?
Our father Abraham.
Who we come from?
Our father Abraham.
Read.
That he would grant to us.
Grant to who?
Grant to us.
Read.
That we being delivered out of the hand of our enemies.
Out of the hand of the who?
Out of the hand of our enemies.
Uh-huh.
Might serve him without fear.
Might serve what?
Might serve him without fear.
And that's what we're trying to do in the last days, brother. We're trying to serve our God and our King, man, without fear.
Right.
Right? Without having to worry about, man, thanks. Brothers trying to figure out, man, how they gonna get to certain places, how we gonna get to Passover, how we gonna do this, how we gonna do that. You scraping up money just to travel to go keep the feast days with your Akim and your brethren, man, from the 4 corners of the earth. All these different things, brother. We shouldn't have to worry about none of that stuff. But guess what we do? Why? Because we like we read in the book of Zechariah chapter 7 and 9, guess what? Our people are hard-headed, man. Stiff-necked, sottish, and just foul in the sight of the Lord at times, man. And our people gotta stop bucking up against the words of the Lord, man. It's as simple as that. It really is. It's not some deep breakdown or some deep parable, or you gotta go dig up the damn Sphinx, man. No, it's simple and it's right there in front of our eyes, man. It's just about receiving it.
Right.
You understand? Now, if you wanna, you feel me, believe what you believe, you understand, and go with what you think, how it's gonna help, hey, good luck with that, brother. You understand? And I don't even believe in luck, right? So these different things, you understand? Hey, we gonna continue to serve the Lord in these last days, man.
Right.
You understand? And try to continue to gather more and more brothers, you understand? Like yourself. Because we still love you at the end of the day, bro.
Right.
It's nothing but love.
That's
this
right.
is love right now, man. Love not always comely all the time, right? But you gotta humble down, brother, into the words of the Lord, man.
Right.
And stop leaning upon your own understanding, because that's how people get killed.
Right.
Give me that in the book of Proverbs chapter 14, verse
You know
20.
that a lot of the people that wrote like Martin Luther King, all them.
Proverbs 14
They was
and verse 20.
illiterate. They didn't even know how to write.
Right, brother. Now you just pulling stuff out the air.
No, it's what I know.
Now you know you don't know that, brother. No, you don't know that, brother. Bring it up.
Proverbs chapter 14 upon line 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man.
Which seemeth what?
Which seemeth
right unto a man.
Read.
But the end thereof are the ways of death.
Are the ways of what?
Are the ways of death.
What's gonna happen?
Are the ways of death.
That's what leaning on your own understanding to do for you, brother. You talking about they literally this, they that. They can't write. Yeah, they could write. Luke was actually a scholar, man.
Right. None of them. They was fishermen. They didn't even know how to read and write.
What's your job, brother? What's your job? What's your job,
Never in my life.
What's your job?
Love you, brother.
Hey,
You gotta get up out of here now. Look at it. Come on.
See that? See that? Because I'm a fisherman, I can't. Because I'm a fisherman, I can't. Hey, y'all guys chosen people. We the Israelites, brothers.
My true job is the truth. It's spelling the truth.
Brother, you putting lies out there, man. You putting lies out there, brother. You keep saying that in order for us to get out of the position we in, we gotta all the Hugh people gotta come together. Guess what? Isn't the Arab man made of Hugh?
Right.
Is he our people? No.
At all.
Is the African man made of Hugh? Yes. Is he our people?
No.
Is the East Indian man made out of Hugh? Yes. Are they our people?
No.
So it's not about Hughs getting together and we make a bunch of friction, get together and rub up against each other, and now all of a sudden, this ain't damn Dragon Ball Z, man. Like this together, man. It's all a damn power bomb. Gotta get out of anime, brother. Come on, brother. You gotta come back to your God, man. Which is Yahweh, man.
This is all I'm saying. Before all that, and the Israelites and the Canaanites and all that, they worship the Creator. They called him the Creator. Period. Point blank. That's your history. Everything else is made up. Everything else is division. It's the humans dividing.
They called him the Creator. Can you give me a source?
Right.
Can you give a source?
Right.
I studied it. I read it.
Where? Bring it out.
Right, where it's at? We trying to learn too.
Bring it out. Teach.
The books that I had, I don't have.
You know that, all right. Brother Terry off the set now. Brother Terry off the set. Go to the book of Hosea chapter 14 and verse 1.
But it's fine.
Go to the book of Hosea chapter 14 and verse 1.
I wish y'all the best.
Right, and we love you, brother. You gotta repent. Look, you gotta repent, keep the commandments, King. You an Israelite, you God's chosen people, man.
I live the commandments.
Right, no you don't, brother. No you don't, brother.
I don't put nobody before the Creator.
Right, all praise to the Most High. All praise to the Most High. You can, but it's more than just that, brother.
Let me say something. When I was born,
it's more than just that, Terry.
Naked. I didn't even have that.
But you say you live the commandments, Terry. Hey, Terry.
It's what I do. I live it.
Hey, Terry.
It's not a live.
Terry,
live it.
You gotta keep the commandments in these last days. You understand?
That's right.
And you gotta love your God and stop denying your people.
That's right.
Right, bring this up.
The book of Hosea 14.
Actually started at 9, man.
Hosea 14 and verse 9. Who is wise?
Who is what?
Who is wise?
What?
Who is wise?
Not a lot of people on the earth is wise. Right? Not a lot. You understand? It ain't a lot, man.
Right.
Read.
And he shall understand these things.
But guess what? Hey, the wise, they'll understand these things, man. They'll understand these things. These things are not hard to be understood, man.
Right.
It's not a great parable. It's not some great. Give me that in the book of Psalms chapter 78 and verse 1, man. Right, hold that. This is not, you don't have to find out a giant math equation to figure out you're an Israelite, man. Whoa. Right? Or to understand the name of your God.
Right.
Right? Or to understand that you got to keep the commandments in order to receive salvation, man.
Damn sorry.
You ask somebody what salvation is and they got to go on a long soliloquy. It's simple. It's not hard to be understood. Bring this out. Come on, brothers. Come on, brothers.
The book of
Psalm 78 verse 1. Give ear.
Give what?
Give ear.
What our people got to do?
Give ear.
Read.
It's like, oh my people, to my law.
To my what?
To my law.
To my what?
To my law.
People got to give ear to the damn law, man.
Right.
And stop living off of your own belly, man.
Right.
Stop trying to live off of your own vain opinion, man. That's going to lead you to the ways of destruction at the end of the day. Go ahead.
Incline your ears to the words of my mouth.
To the what?
To the words of my mouth.
And our people don't do that, man. Our people don't do that. Give me that in the book of Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 15. Isaiah 28 and 15.
Isaiah 28 and verse 15. Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with
death.
With what?
With death.
What is believing in everything except the Most High?
With death.
Right? Our people love making a covenant with death, man. The damn, knowing that the Sphinx used to be damn under the sand at one point is not gonna help me, man.
At all.
It can't do nothing for me, right? Well, I don't even care about that, man.
At all.
Right? Okay, it used to, the sand was up to the neck at first. All right, now what? Right? Now what? Read.
God, covenant with death and with hell.
And with what?
And with hell.
Go ahead.
Are we at agreement?
A lot of our people are in agreement with hell, man. Brother Terry is he's at agreement with hell. What is hell? A low estate.
Whoa.
A low mind frame, man. Cause steady thinking, oh, I know the Lord. He doesn't have a name. He speaks to me. Right? I got a relationship with him. What's his name? I don't know. But I got a relationship with him though. Right? Let me know a person you got a relationship with that you don't know their name, man. Right? Talk about it's the essence, it's the essence, it's this, it's that. He tells me what I need to do. Right? If he told you what you need to do, man, you'll be keeping the commandments, man. You'll know who you are in these last days, man. Right? And you will hearken and humble down into the servants of the Lord, man. And continue to gain knowledge in these last days, but not the knowledge of the world, man, but instead the knowledge of these laws, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead.
God, when the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come into us.
Right.
For we have made lies our refuge.
What does this brother do?
We have made lies our refuge.
What do a lot of our people do?
We have made lies our refuge.
A lot of people make lies their refuge, man. They make lies their refuge, man.
All right.
They put their trust in everything except the one thing that we've got to put our trust in the last days, man.
See that?
Right. And they make that their refuge, right? Give me that in the book of Jeremiah chapter 7 and verse 8. Keep reading in on that.
God, and under falsehood.
And under what?
And under falsehood.
Read.
Have we hid ourselves.
You see that? And a lot of people in these last days hide themselves in falsehood, man. And they try to let that be their covering. You understand? They try to let that make them seem as if they're wise. Right?
Right.
Yeah, the Lord said knowledge puffeth up, man. But guess what? Hey, the knowledge of a fool will puff up too, man.
Babble.
Right? A man can profess himself. We said this before, man. It's the same, man. A smart man can act dumb, but a dumb man can't act smart.
That's right.
Can't. Right? Bring this out in the Jeremiah.
Jeremiah, the mighty prophet, chapter 7 upon line 8.
Bring it on.
Oh! Ye trust in lying words.
They do what?
Ye trust in lying words.
Read it again.
Ye trust in lying words.
A lot of our people trust in lying words, man. A lot of times Jake just be hearing something from something else, from somebody else, man, and they regurgitate it. Where you learn it from? I read.
I had the books.
I don't have them. I don't have the books no more. Can't tell me the author. Can't tell me the name.
Right.
Can't even tell. You can't tell me nothing. You just winging it out here, man. That's because why our people trust in lies, man, and vanity and deceit, man.
Right.
Read.
That cannot profit.
That can what?
That cannot profit.
Read it again.
That cannot profit.
Our people trust in lies that cannot profit, man. What is knowing that the damn ice caps is melting? What is that profiting me at the end of the day? What pertaining to my soul, man? What is that doing for me?
Right.
What is it? It's not doing a damn thing, man. I'm not a marine biologist. I'm not a damn archaeologist, man. Right. I could care less about the damn ice caps, man. It got nothing to do with me. Right? I could care less about global warming, man. You understand? And most of these things, the Lord already told us that will happen, man. We living in the last days. What you expect?
Right.
These things are going to be out of course. You understand? The Lord said that wickedness shall increase in the last days, man. Right? Now go back to that.
Hosea.
Yeah.
God, Hosea 14 and verse 9 reading on.
Right, go from the top again.
God, who is wise,
right?
And he shall understand these things.
Right, a wise man will understand the things that are being brought out, man. A wise man is going to attain to wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Right? True wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Go ahead.
Prudent, and he shall know them.
Right, it said prudent. What does that word prudent mean? Right, that word prudent is going into being fearful of your actions. Right, you think about your actions before you do them, before you put it forth. Because what? Being imprudent is what? You don't care about your actions that come after. You don't care about the repercussions that can happen after. But a prudent man, hey, like we was talking about yesterday, hey, his next move is gonna be his best move, man. Right. He's gonna think about the things to come hereafter, and not sit here and worry about stuff that can't profit at the end of the day. Right. Right? Read on.
For the ways of the Lord are right.
No, they wrong.
For the ways of the Lord are right.
No, the scriptures is off.
For the ways of the Lord are right.
It said the ways of the Lord are right, man. Go ahead.
And the just shall walk in them.
Hey, the just men, they shall walk in the ways of the Lord.
That's it.
They gonna walk in the righteousness of the Most High God, man. They gonna walk in the truth, the true truth.
With ship.
With what?
With ship.
With what?
With ship.
How did we get to America? On ships, right? So, did everybody on the earth go into slavery on ships? Who went into slavery on ships, brother? That's right.
Crazy.
For yourself know perfectly that the day of the Lord is coming as a thief in the night.
What?
As a thief in the night.
Thief in the night, huh?
Right.
The Lord is gonna come as a thief in the night, man. Nobody knows when the Lord is gonna come back, man. Right. Nobody knows, man.
This the book of wisdom of Solomon, chapter 7 and verse 24. For wisdom is more moving than any motion. For wisdom is more moving than any motion.
Right? The wisdom of the Lord, man, right? And the wisdom of life is more moving than any emotion, man, right? And that's what the Lord has given us to speak to our people, man, right? And that thing is gonna move you more than anything, man, right? It's gonna move you more than damn weed, right? It's gonna move you more than that damn Hennessy bottle, right? It's gonna sit there and move you more than damn Keisha, Letitia, right? And all these damn heathenistic women, man. Right.
Oh, you're going crazy.